So unfortunately, I don't have a PowerPoint to accompany my presentation. But I wanted to tell a quick story. Because I really believe that I was the first person in this room to realize that these two were going to get married. I'm going to bring you back to December of 2006. They hosted a birthday party. They had only been dating for a couple months at this point. And they invited all their friends, everybody they knew at Harvard and everyone else they knew in the world that was living in Boston at the time. And they decided to have what they would call the sign of the zodiac party. This is what they did. They figured out every single person that was coming to their party, and they found a picture of that person. And they made photocopies of that person. Enough photocopies so that every single person who was coming to this party could have one. And so we got to the party. Mind you, it was a Saturday night. We all thought we were going to go, hang out, drink a little bit. Not a big deal. We walk in the room. Tony and Ann have plastered the place. Every single, all around the room are signs of the zodiac. Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer, all the different traits that accompany those signs of the zodiac. And they get up on chairs. And they say to us, we're all looking at each other like, they get up on chairs and they say, okay everybody, here is a picture of every single person in this room. I want you to go around and talk to everybody and figure out which sign of the zodiac they are. And then put their picture in the right spot around the room. Now at that moment I knew they were getting married. And I knew they were getting married for 3 reasons. 1, I don't know any 2 people in the world that would have come up with such a crazy idea on Saturday night. 2, I don't know who in the world would have spent all that time finding pictures. No, 4 of that, figuring out exactly what their guest list would be, and then figuring out and then determining a picture from every single person, photocopying it, cutting it out, and making sure everyone had a little packet of every single person who would be there. And 3rd, they both got on the I remember it distinctly. You both stood up on chairs, and you stood next to each other, and you completed each other's sentences. And it was at that moment you knew they were definitely, undoubtedly getting married. And at some point, we were all going to be sitting in this room together. And so, for that, I want to not only offer a roast, as I just did, but I want to offer a prayer. In Judaism, we say the Shehecheyanu at the beginning of something, the start of something. And that this is a wedding is the most fitting and proper time to do this. And it goes like this. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Shehecheyanu, v'kiyamanu, v'higianu, b'zman hazeh. Amen. Tony and Ann, we are all honored to be here, blessed to know you, and wish you decades and decades of happiness and joy. L'chaim.